Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Five Dudes of Views podcast. Tonight, we're going to be doing another in the series of Versus podcasts. And we're going to be drawing a topic out of a hat picked by Mr. Ted.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It better be a good one.
What's it going to be
always
this time?
gonna be a good
I hope it's
one.
Fabio versus Fabio.
What's that sound?
It's a drum roll.
The drum roll.
Oh, the drum roll.
Ted almost had a heart attack right now. He's like,
Ooh, it's a music one. It's Prince versus Michael Jackson. Wow.
Good one.
This is going to be tough,
Wow.
so we need a break. Here's our theme song. Hit it. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Five Dudes of Views podcast. Tonight, we're going to be doing a versus podcast, and tonight we have picked Prince versus Michael Jackson. Woo! That's the tough one. They were, titans of their industry, if you will say, kings of the music world. One of them was literally crowned the king of music, king of pop. I'm sorry. So I don't know.
King
this
of
is going to be
music.
kind of tough. King of music. So this is going to be pretty tough. I'm going to need a few minutes to think. I'll let everybody else jump in.
This is such a good topic because
Wow,
I feel
man.
like
It is.
you have one of the greatest entertainers of all time, and then you have one of the most talented musicians of all time in pop
Ooh,
world.
boy.
And
Yeah.
songwriters,
Prince.
too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that guy could, Prince could pick up any instrument and jam.
Totally.
And then Michael Jackson had a song called Jam.
And you know what? They were both Jehovah's Witnesses.
Were they really?
Was Michael
Yeah.
Jackson?
Oh,
Yep.
I knew Michael Jackson was. I didn't
Yeah.
know Prince was.
Yeah, Prince
Yeah.
was. I didn't
Yeah, they
know
were.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson was.
Yeah.
Michael
I
Jackson
mean,
was for sure.
They grew
His
up in the
family.
religion. Yeah, I think they practiced until a point.
Yep. Yeah. Wow. So man, I don't even know where to begin. Because both did. I don't know.
Yeah, my thoughts are racing. Like
I
the
know. I can't
comparison.
even. I want to say both were excellent, but they did stuff differently.
Isn't it
Michael
weird
Jackson
both
was
are
more like
Isn't it weird both
dancing.
are dead?
Yeah, it's sad that both
It is.
is.
It's
So
definitely
crazy.
sad. Because I think, in my honest opinion, I think they had so much more Prince. I think at this
Definitely.
had more to give. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
1,000%.
I agree.
And both,
100%.
both are true artists. I feel, and we might have to rule this one a tie. I don't know.
Wow, this is hard,
No,
man. The thing is, I went
No
and saw
ties.
Prince perform in Vegas, and to
Oh,
me,
man.
it was I've been to a bunch of shows. By far, this was the best concert I've ever been to in my entire life. Like, it was
I've seen-
amazing.
yeah.
Like
I never got to see Michael Jackson live.
No,
although I saw
I was
too.
bummed, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Brad,
Yes.
did you know the Batman soundtrack? I guess originally Warner was gonna have Michael Jackson and Prince do both songs.
man,
Really?
Yeah, Prince was gonna
Who
do
shut it
the
down?
more love ballads, and then Michael was gonna do the more pop songs.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it got shut down. I think Michael was too busy or it was too expensive, so they had to just pick one and they picked Prince.
I thought
Wow.
Prince would have said no, I'm not sharing the limelight, or something like that. Where it was
I might be telling the story wrong. Maybe there was more.
I never
influence
knew that.
Prince.
That's
yeah, I didn't
interesting.
know that either,
Yeah,
man.
I never
That's
knew it
interesting.
until maybe a couple years ago.
Hmm.
But I don't know. It would have been kind of cool to because they never worked together on a song. It would have been cool to see more.
That's
That would've
sad.
been cool.
'Cause I'm sure it would have been awesome.
The hard thing
Yeah.
for me on this is one is such an excellent, I would say, one is a great artist and the other is a great performer. It's
Yeah.
how do you split that down the middle and go, this is the clear cut winner?
I would say if we're judging this on music alone, I will vote for Prince because I think that the guy was just a dynamic performer, and I'm sure Michael Jackson was too. But I like the rock, and Prince was all about the rock. I mean, he was probably one of the, if not top 5, top 10 best guitar players of all time.
Definitely.
And they're
Yeah.
sitting on Prince music at this time. They're
Oh, yeah.
still trying to go through Prince stuff. So we don't know what else is left in the vaults, but I would just say as a performer and an artist, I would go with Prince over Michael Jackson.
The hard thing for me is Michael Jackson did Thriller, and I love Thriller so much.
Hmm.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson also like Moonwalker. That I love that movie. Like Michael Jackson did
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that wasn't just. I mean, that was music related, but it was like a movie, and it was like,
Captain EO.
yeah, Captain EO too. This is the tough one. Like,
Yeah, this
I
is
want to pick
tough.
both.
George,
Man,
Ted.
again, this is one of those. It's like right down the middle. They're both just such huge icons, and
Their catalogs are
it's
just so
immense, dude.
deep
And I love,
amazing.
I love Michael Jackson's music. It's like,
Mm.
to be honest with you, I can pick more Michael Jackson songs that I like more than I like Prince's songs. Yeah. But just the fact that Prince can play any instrument you at the time, you can
Very talented.
super talented,
Yes.
like uber
Yeah.
talented, man. And it's
That
a
Super
thin
Bowl,
margin,
the Super Bowl
man.
halftime performance.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
oh,
To be honest,
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Prince just because I was fortunate enough to see him live, and I didn't see Michael Jackson live, unfortunately. But I'm gonna go with Prince on this one. Just I was blown away by just the talent that was in front of me.
Yep.
Man,
Ted?
I saw Prince with that residency at the Forum. It was amazing. Mary J. Blige opened up, and he
Yeah.
did just amazing night of like every song was great, and the crowd was so into it. Everyone was out of their seats dancing. It was so cool. I never got to see Michael Jackson. I really love all their music, but I'll have to say Michael Jackson on this one. It goes
Wow.
back to my childhood,
Yep.
and
yeah, I think that's the same with me.
a lot of his music post Thriller is very underrated. Yeah, I go back and,
Like
and
that?
listen. Yeah, I mean,
Even like his early
after
stuff when he
that,
was a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jackson 5
Unreal.
and his solo stuff. So it was, all great music. I still have it in heavy rotation in my car, and his music comes up randomly, and it just good stuff. man.
Don't drive in Arkansas with that car with your Michael Jackson music.
You know what?
Yeah.
I had a quick memory just come in my head, like just as we were speaking, and I remember at that Prince concert that he came out for like 3 encores, dude.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
you could tell like the
Yeah.
people were shutting the shit down. Like, all right, dude,
Yeah.
like what the fuck are you doing? He didn't give a fuck,
But he
dude.
still wanted
He
to
was
play.
coming. He was. That's how much
Yeah.
of a performer he was. And, like, and he was like the gratitude he had to his fans. Like he would come out and he was just like it was
cool.
Yeah,
Like, I'm getting
Dude, that
goosebumps
time-
just talking about it. It's unreal.
Dude,
it also shows you how much he loved like playing
Performing.
music.
Yeah.
That time I saw him, dude, I was there at 2 a.m. I was like, "Stop coming out, please! I want to
yeah.
go home."
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
He would take a long time between like he'd come out once and then do another encore, and there'd be like a gap. You're like,
Yeah.
is he coming back out, or should we head to the parking lot?
I
Unreal.
That's
regret
cool.
never seeing Prince live.
Yep.
I wish I would have seen him live.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I keep going back to separating it from like a performer to the artist
Yeah.
of Prince. It's like George said, maybe since I saw Prince
That's
live,
the only. Yeah,
like I would
dude.
go with Prince. Like I know how good he was live.
Mhm.
I think also I'm like Ted. I think if I asked, like, if I were to ask myself when I was 12, who I liked better, I would have definitely said Michael Jackson. I would
Mhm.
have picked him over Prince.
Okay.
But then as I got older, I think I started to appreciate Prince
Yeah.
more because he did play all his instruments and he did write so many songs.
And he wrote songs for other people.
Yeah, tons.
He did.
Um,
yeah.
And there's stuff that you don't even
Tons
know
of
that
hits.
he wrote. Like he
Yeah.
wrote a bunch of stuff, man.
Bangles,
Yeah.
Sinead
Yeah,
O'Connor,
Sinead O'Onnor, the Bengals, Chaka
Yeah.
Khan, like, he wrote a
Slipknot.
bunch of
I mean,
The
no.
stuff. But oh man, I don't know if I
See,
really don't know if
I
could pick
grew up
one.
I grew up loving both of them. It was
Yeah.
like the
Me
MTV
too.
generation. Like I loved both of them.
I did love both, even as a kid. Like, Little Red Corvette in 1999 were some of my favorite songs as a kid. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this is a tough one. And like Prince's catalog, when I got a little older, I want to say like 15, I started buying his his first 2 or 3 albums are like funk, like from the 70s.
Yeah. Right.
Never really got a lot of radio play.
Yeah.
Like, that guy was like, those albums are like, to me personally, they're way better than his stuff that's known. Like, damn.
I know.
It's a battle. It's a
I don't
battle.
know if I can pick one.
Yeah, and I feel like if you ask me this tomorrow, it could change to the other guy.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Like my opinion.
This is
you know
like
what?
razor thin.
I'm going Prince just for like what he did. Like I feel like Michael Jackson was such a machine, and he had so many people behind the scenes working for him and
Yeah.
writing and do like
a team.
Prince wrote all.
Yeah.
Prince was Prince.
Yeah.
he did his music. He
Yeah.
wrote it. He performed it.
His name is Prince,
Exactly.
I'm going Prince.
and he is funky.
He's a sexy motherfucker.
I respect that.
So Billy picked
Prince.
Brad, you're
It's-
picking Prince.
It's
going
3-1.
Which honestly, I thought I would do Michael Jackson because I love.
Same here. I'm with
Thriller,
you, Brad.
Bad. Like
But
there's so many great songs.
I guess
like we were both
I'm
saying,
gonna-
like we went and saw him live. That's kind of like a
watching him
like a
perform
one-up. Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah. And then George said Prince, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I want to go with Prince, but I'll say Michael Jackson just so Ted's not the only one that picked Michael Jackson.
So it is 3 Princes to 2 Michael Jacksons.
Yep.
I think we have a winner. Prince, everybody. He is the purple winner tonight.
Nice.
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
He
When
reigns
Doves
supreme.
Cry,
He does reign supreme.
and many other hits.
Winner for today.
That's right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. And if you have any comments about the podcast, please let us know, because I'm sure there'll be some people who think we were wrong. That's okay. Sometimes
That's
we are,
fine.
but not tonight. Yeah, that's fine. We will be in the future for sure. Anyway, on that note, have a great night. Thanks for listening. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to the 5 Dudes of Views podcast. Be sure to check us out on Apple Podcasts, Libsyn, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, and now YouTube. And while you're on there, be sure to download, rate, and subscribe. You can also check us out on Instagram and Twitter at 5 Dudes Views. And we also are on Facebook. Everybody out there, stay safe. Until next time.
What's the problem? Come on, I'll take you home.